Alright, so here's my Western Colin Hayes 0333 mechanical crossing bell. As you can see, this is second generation one because it has a stair-step base on it. Then we got the gong and the bolt holding on the gong. And then we've got the rain cover over here. And looking inside, you can just barely see the hammer mechanism in there. We have the hammer mechanism anyways, which I'll show you all in a minute. But right here's the back of it with the door. As you can see, it says WCH Western Colin on it. And it's currently open. Normally this screw right here would be screwed in, hold it all the way shut, but I just have it open because I've just been ringing it. And normally, actually, notice one thing. Western Colin Hayes has cheapened these bells over the years, mostly due to the fact that they aren't being buzzed much anymore in the most recently, so the door no longer properly lines up, so you kind of have to pull it up to screw it on. But okay, this thing actually came new in the box from a signal maintainer in Georgia who didn't want it. So here's the inside of the door. As you can see, you got the wiring diagram and a few other things, such as to adjust contact, loosen screw 5, which is right there, and that's where it'd be. Hold aperture down as far as possible. Move the lever up or down to, looks like 1/16 of an inch opening between contacts 2 and 3. Tighten screw 5 and then release armature. And then so I mean, this thing is supposed to be ringing at 200 strokes per minute. Don't know if I got that. But here's the inside of the bell. You got the 2 electromagnets here. You got the hammer mechanism, which is actually made of plastic. Well, at least mostly made of plastic. This thing's metal here, of course. But the reason why that is it helps make it cheaper, so they don't cost nearly as much. And right on here, underneath the electromagnets, is a tag from Western Colin Hayes, which I'm gonna unfold. This thing's just a blank tag. If I had to take a guess, it either contained order information or information, or if the bell had a defect, what defect it was. The defect I noticed wasn't that, and that needs to be repaired. Either way, it's just kind of shoved up under there. Then we've got right here's where the wires would go in. Then we've got positive and negative for wiring it up. And then we've got the solenoid here, I believe it's called. And basically, when the hammer goes down, it breaks the contact so it falls back up. And it rings the bell. Right here's where you can adjust the speed of the bell, because it looks like this allows it to be moved up or down relative to where it is now. And then we've got something there, probably a fuse, or at least some kind of thing there, and something else there, but I'm not the most versed in electronics. But yeah, not too much going on inside the bell. Just kind of similar to my Reiko, except a slightly different orientation for the electromagnets. And these are still sold by Western Colin Hayes today. They're about $300 brand new, but I was able to get this one for only about $230 in the end, so not too bad. Saved $70. So yeah, it's nothing too much. Yeah, you should ring it just a couple more times. Show y'all how it works. Basically, when you have power applied, it just does this. So yeah, it's a pretty good bell, it looks like. I mean, aside from the fact that it's been cheapened over the years. And apparently, according to some maintainers, they have trouble ringing properly because of that, but especially because of the plastic hammer bits. But I mean, if probably Western Colin Hayes had continued producing the mini bell, which they actually did produce for at least a little bit under their name, because some have been found in private collections that have Western Colin Hayes labels on the inside rather than WRS. They have to continue producing the mini bell, but change it to being cast out of like aluminum or something, aluminum or steel, probably be much cheaper, and they probably wouldn't have had to cheapen the internals nearly as much Not to mention it would have been slightly lighter weight. So yeah, here's the Western Cullen Hayes my Western Cullen Hayes 0333 mechanical crossing bell. Over and out.